I have a question about that though. What about the show do you think has made it reach so many different backgrounds of like because I know that it was never the intention and we all know like who actually when it comes to romance novels who the biggest audience is for those books. So I'm curious to know like what y'all think why this show ended up not necessarily going as big as it is, but going as big in our community and others.
Honestly, I think just because it's new. I think if there wasn't as much sex in the show, it would not have, it probably would have been popular, but the sex is what's selling it for a lot of people. Like that, I think the people who aren't big readers, the sex is what's selling it for them. Like, and then they just happen to like the story as well. So that's like icing on the cake. Oh, the sex scenes are good, but wait, this is actually a really good story. Like, what do you mean they're two hockey players who can't be together? What do you mean they didn't even kiss? What do you mean like blah, 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 blah. So I really think it's the sex that sold them, that brought them in, and I think the storyline got them to stay.
I think there's a small group which I would have been in this category. Thankfully, I wasn't. But as someone who experiences this deeply, spiritually, FOMO, I would be
Mm.
sick. I would be sick if I saw and heard everybody around me talking. Tress, you were a little late to the party, but you still
That
made
was
it
me.
eventually.
I
But
was
I,
jealous when y'all were talking about it online. I was like, I'm reading this whole book
yeah,
in a day because y'all not gonna play with me.
Right.
I think that's a part of it. The
Yeah.
like people wanting to, even if you aren't like wanting to be a part of the conversation, like you at least want to know what everybody's talking about. What is heated rivalry? Why is everybody talking about going to the cottage after Christmas? Like, yeah, spoiler if you ain't seen that far
Right.
ahead. Sorry, we said they would come
Hey,
up.
see what you're doing,
Right,
actually.
right. We said they would
Watch
come
that.
up. But I think there was definitely an aspect of FOMO there. Like there were just so many people like talking about and I was seeing people talking about it who ain't never talked about a TV show on their page ever. Like their content is completely something else, but this show had them hooked enough that they were like, we're gonna put that shit to the side and we're gonna talk about this hockey show, you know? So I think there was an aspect of I want to know what is going on. I don't want to be left out of this thing. And then I think, like Alex said, they got on board. They actually started to like it. Maybe the sex got them hooked, but the story kept them there. But I think they didn't want to miss out because again, I would have been sick had everybody around me been talking about it. I had no idea.